Hi there, I'm KJ. Welcome to KJ Paints. I am in an attempt to do a bloom using a couple of things that I've seen on others' videos and kind of combining a few things together. So I'm going to be doing it on tiles. My colors are Winsor Newton Cobalt Blue Hue, Liquitex Basics Deep Violet, DecoArt Dazzling Metallic Splendid Gold. My black is just Arts Loft Mars Black. And then my base pillow paint is this Glidden Premium white base, Eggshell, so the English, Eggshell white base, Glidden Premium interior paint primer. So I'm just trying things, we'll see what happens. My colored paints are mixed with a school glue and water mixture, so it's half school glue, half water, and then my paints are mixed about 1 part paint to 1 part of the glue water mixture, so you can see how thick it is there. And then my black, which is going to be my cell activator if it works, we'll see, is mixed with Floetrol, American Floetrol, and Minwax pre-stained wood conditioner, 1 ounce of Floetrol to about 3 drops of the Minwax, and then that is mixed about 1 to 3, I would guess. I don't know, I didn't really measure this that accurately, but it should be a little thinner. I might add a little bit more water before we go here. Let's see, my purple, pretty thick. My gold is a little bit thinner, but I'm hoping that it'll still work out. That the metallics, I always struggle with consistency. I think this is just a hair too thick. I think I'm gonna add some water. Okay, so that's, I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Black is kind of hard to see. So it's a little bit thinner. Okay, so prepping to my tiles, I've got a Lazy Susan here to spin them out. It's covered in saran wrap. I've got just a little piece of cardboard underneath my tiles so that it's easier to pick up without touching the edges. And then all I've done with my tiles is wiped them down with alcohol solution to hopefully prevent any spots where there's oils from my fingers, like repelling the paint. Okay, so let's try this out. Oh, I don't really like the idea of pouring this from here, but there. And then I'm gonna go blue, I think. And get some purple in there. You can see with the glue versus the Floetrol, it feels a lot stretchier when it's coming off the stick. It feels like it's stretching off the stick instead of dropping off of it. So that might, I wonder if that might help preserve the cells and lacing. We shall see. Let's put a little bit more gold in there. Can always have more gold. And then my cell activator, hopefully that works. That. Okay, so then the idea is to go down into the pillow and then out, but not too hard, and then use my turner to, just telling myself not to do that. Okay, here we go. Not seeing any cells developing yet, but let's see what happens. I'm wondering if my black is too thick. I'm gonna try thinning it out, and I'm gonna let this one sit and see if anything develops, maybe torch it, and then I'll bring it back. Okay, it's been a few minutes. Not much more is developing. I torched it a bit and I spun it out a little bit more, but just got a few things happening here. So I'm gonna put it aside, and I'm gonna try another one, and then we'll decide later if I'm gonna scrape this or not. And then, stuck. And then what I've done, I think I might even get rid of this and just, yeah, I think it might be making my tiles uneven, which is making the paint go in funny directions. So I thinned out all of my paints, except for the gold. So I thinned out the purple and the blue with a little bit more of the glue and water mixture, and the black with a bit more of the Floetrol pre-stain mixture. I don't think that there's another way for me to do this without putting the tiles directly on there, but it is what it is. Okay, so let's try this again. More paint on here. And let's try purple. Blue. Gold. And black. I think this is thin enough. Let's see. Okay, I'm already getting a lot more cells. Okay, interesting. I feel like there's too much black. And why are the black making cells instead of lacing, and the gold is making lacing instead of cells? Let's torch. Careful when torching on this stuff. Kind of melts. Oh shoot, I gotta replace that little spot. It made a hole right through it. It's melting. bubble there. Okay. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna think about that and I'll bring you back. Okay, I've thinned my black down even more with more of the Floetrol wood conditioner mixture. And let's try this again. And I've also blinged out my Lazy Susan. Let's try adding just a little bit more paint. I'm having trouble getting it to the edges. Okay, let's do blue first again. Actually, let's do gold first. If that makes any difference. Well, on the plus side, it appears to be largely level. This end might be a little bit lower. Over there. Maybe a little bit of black. Okay. Okay, one more idea. We'll try it. Okay, I'm gonna try this time without the black because it doesn't seem like it's reacting in the way I was expecting. I'm gonna put the purple down first because that's the only iteration of this that I've seen where the purple actually seemed to react to anything. So we'll purple, gold, blue, and then we'll just see what happens from that. A little more white on there. Gold. A little bit more gold. And blue. Okay, fingers crossed. Okay, that's interesting. I like that a lot, actually. I think I will try that on the other three as well. And then I'll bring you back. So I thought I should bring you back and take a close-up of each one and talk about what happened with each one. So this is the first one we did. The colors went, I believe, blue, purple, gold, and then the black cell activator, and I put that in finger quotes. And it was at the thickest of paint to mix-ins, we'll call them. And then the next one was this one. So this one, I think we did more black and we did the black thinner. So we did get a lot of black cells, but not a whole lot of anything else. So I'm gonna scrape that one. This is the third one, and it is interesting. I love this gold and blue part right here. Sorry, let me zoom in here. There we go. This gold and blue part here. But the purple just really didn't do anything. It didn't react well with the black or I'm not sure. And then this is our final one, which we did without black, and I kind of love. So I'm going to do all of the rest of them in this same style, and we'll call that a day. And then I'll bring you back once I've got them all done. Okay guys, it's been about an hour since I painted these, and so this is the first one that I did, and it's everything is exactly the same. It's holding up really nicely. I'm really happy with how this turned out. I wouldn't have minded if there was a bit more color in this area, a bit more purple especially, but overall super happy with that. Number 2 that I didn't show the painting of, this one I added a bit more blue, which I'm okay with it. I think it has its own appeal. I really like the way the white is sort of making these big kind of blobby cells on either side here. Whoops, sorry, I'm trying to get my finger in the screen here. Right there. And yeah, so that turned out really nice. And then here is number 3, and this is amazing. I love how this one turned out. The blue could have spread out just a little bit more, but overall super happy with that, especially like these little gold little cells down here. And then the amazing one. I love how this one turned out, and I think that I did a couple of things. I used a little bit less blue than the previous one, and then I did a very slow intentional blow out, so down and then out, and I got like a larger sort of a larger bloom outwards, I guess is how you would describe it. And so I think it came out really nice. And look at that. The only thing I would have probably done differently would have been to so what I did was I blew it out and then immediately started spinning. So if I had let it develop just a little bit more, I think my cells and lacing would have just been a little bit bigger. But I super love how this one turned out. It almost looks a little brown, but it's just a dark purple in person on this area right here. It looks brown in what I can see in the camera, but in person it just looks like a dark purple with a sort of a golden sheen over top of it. So anyways, yes, I will bring you back for when those are dry. All 4 of them together. I think they'll make a nice set. Anyways, yeah, we'll see you then. Okay, so here they are dry, and you can see that they did not change a bit. They didn't have any cracking or crazing. I think they came out really nice. No texture issues. This one still has a bit more blue than I would have liked. There you go. So there you go. School glue blooms. Thanks for watching. I hope you'll tune into some of my other videos and maybe subscribe if you're interested. Bye!